Arsenal is one of the greatest football teams in England. They have won 13 league titles, 14 FA Cups, which is more than any other English club, 2 League Cups, 16 Community Shields, and a few other trophies. They even went a full season unbeaten. And again, they are the only Premier League club to do that. Many great, if not legendary players have represented the Gunners, like Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira, and David Seaman. Even some African players like Nwankwo Kanu, Kolo Toure, Emmanuel Eboué, and Emmanuel Adebayo, among others, have donned the white and red kit. However, recently things have not been going great for the club. People tend to blame it on funds or the coaches, but most blame it on the club owner, Stan Kroenke, owner of Kroenke Sports and Entertainment. Since becoming a majority shareholder in 2018, his relationship with the club supporters have been poor, with most saying he views the club as an asset, making him detached. After the recent failed attempt of the European Super League, fans have applied pressure on Kroenke to sell the club to someone who would care for its return to prominence, and so far Spotify's Daniel Ek wants to buy his boyhood club. But there's another man who has had interest in the club for a long time, someone who has publicly expressed a desire to own Arsenal, and that is none other than Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote. So if somehow Aliko Dangote beat Daniel Ek to the punch and bought Arsenal FC, what would happen, and would it be a good investment for him? That is what we'll discuss today on Africa Assembled. By the way, be a friend and subscribe, click the notification button to never miss our videos, and like this video to help us make more content you love about our amazing continent. Let's dive in. Aliko Dangote has been a long-time fan of the Gunners, and as seen on his interview on the David Rubenstein show, he intends to buy Arsenal FC in 2021, but the only thing stopping him is his focus on completing some projects. He wants to build his companies to full strength before being able to approach Stan Kroenke for a takeover of the club. For Aliko Dangote to own Arsenal FC, he would have to be a majority or sole shareholder. Right now, there are 62,217 private shares at about £20,000 apiece in Arsenal, and all of it is owned by Stan Kroenke, which in total makes the club worth over $1 billion. $1 billion is about 9% of Dangote's net worth, and even though Dangote does not literally have his net worth of $11 billion in his checking account, he still has assets that could help buy the club. The question is, would the Kroenke family actually sell their shares? Well, it would depend on the offer, as pressure from the Arsenal fans has not deterred the family from letting any shares go. If Mr. Dangote was actually successful in a takeover, what would possibly happen? The truth is, it will be refreshing at first, as Arsenal supporters will be happy that someone who actually cares about the club now owns the club. It will be a landmark for Africa as well, as no African billionaire owns a European football club. As far as progressing the club, Aliko Dangote would have to raise capital or find creative ways to use Arsenal's profits to propel the club back to greatness. He would have to use his image and takeover to lure big-time players to the club. Getting Arsenal back into the Champions League would be a priority, as the club has lost over $200 million by missing out on the Champions League since 2016. However, boosting Arsenal would be more complicated due to Dangote's residence being thousands of kilometers away from London. His purchase of the club would also bring a list of possible sponsorship deals and TV deals, while expanding the list of players entering into the academy system. It would also draw more fans from Africa, especially as Arsenal has a history of signing African great players. What other decisions would he make if he was the owner of Arsenal? One would have to wonder if he would be a hands-on owner like Abraham Ivanovic of Chelsea, or be more invisible like the Abu Dhabi United Group, which owns Manchester City. In conclusion, Dangote buying Arsenal would be monumental for Africa and refreshing for Arsenal fans all over the world. All things would not be great though, as Dangote would have to work hard to use his influence to build Arsenal back to the club that would once strike fear into its opponents on the football field. Now we turn the question to you. If Aliko Dangote could not buy Arsenal, which club would you see him purchasing? Share this with a friend and drop a comment if you disagree or would like to request a video. Till then, brothers and sisters, have a nice day.